My name is Siggi Gunnarsson, or Siggi. I'm a programmer on the Valkyrie team in Newcastle. So what we're showing here at FanFest are some progress towards the full game. We announced a new ship called the Specter. This is like a heavy class ship, more for area control with some heavy hitting weaponry. We've announced the game mode that we're going to ship with the game. At least the direction of the game mode. Maybe we'll do a few tweaks. We showed a new map, which is called Necropolis, which is the aftermath of the battle you can see in the trailer we shot, and a few more tweaks and a little bit about what we're planning for progression in the game. So the new game mode is a take on like a conquest or resource-based PvP. You have two teams on opposing sides, rival factions arriving at the scene of the battle, trying to salvage some wreckage. You basically need to drive the other team away by making them spend all the resources. So it's all about killing more of the other ships, but you can also, by capturing points in the map and holding them, you can get like a boost that you take more resources from them, so it makes the game progress faster towards your team. So the drones are dropped from the ship when you're close to one of the capture points, and you stop them and they emit a beam that starts to hack essentially the outpost or so, and you leave them for a while there, and there are many dropped at the same time, like enemies and so on. You can take out the enemy ones, and it's like a tug of war. So if you have two friendlies and one enemy, the friendlies will win and take over in the end. The Spectre is like a heavy class, a quite bigger ship than the Wraith. The primary weapons are like flak cannons, where you fire out, and they are like these shells that burst when they come close to the ships. It also has a micro warp drive, because the heavy is a slower ship than the Wraith when you fly around. So we want people to use it more to like either defend or do attacks on certain points and stay there, while the Wraith is more nimble. So to be able to get between points of the battle, we introduced the warp drive, where you can jump quickly between those areas of the map. And finally, it has a defensive system, which is like a electronic shield, which you can activate both for defenses, for missiles, and also if you fire the flak cannon through that shield, it will electrify the shells, and you can disable enemy ships for a while, like take out their engines. Currently, the kind of progression we're planning is each ship will have, like you mentioned, a few loadouts. The loadouts will allow you to like swap out abilities and get different weapons. And there's also going to be a secondary progression to each ship, which allows you to slightly customize the systems you have in a loadout. Let's say like you want slightly more damage at the cost of shield, for example. So you could think about the Wraith as this nimble fast fighter, which is a bit more fragile, and the heavy is more this I don't know, almost like a tugboat, or a tank that is flying through. It needs to catch up, and because it's firing flak cannons, it needs to be able to aim and predict a little bit where the other nimble ship is flying. So if you're on the Wraith, try to do a lot of evasive maneuvers, use cover. If a heavy is on your tail, get behind an asteroid or a wreck or something, and then try to get behind him. As a heavy, that's exactly what you need to be aware of, and try to keep facing towards the enemy, and rotate the ship, and then you use your head tracking to like shoot to the sides and up and down, and also use the EMS system to disable the Wraith to make him slow down, so he's an easier target.